If you want to add color into your space, if you want to add whimsy into your space, then look no further than our own line here at QVC for the garden and home called Marigold. This is the metal bird garden water fountain that actually I debuted, I think it was last season, and it was really, really popular. This is serenity, this is color, this is soothing. Now you have your choice of bird. And each bird has their neck sort of craned back, and they are sort of watering themselves, cleaning themselves, if you will. So here's the mallard, or it's called the duck. It's a mallard, though, who is spouting out the water into this beautiful leaf, which then trickles down onto his back to keep him nice and clean. Isn't that just so sweet, the way it cascades down? And all of these colors with this gorgeous metallic that's all hand painted. This is true artwork, I will tell you this right now. Then we also have it in the peacock. The peacock has these gorgeous ombres of metallic purples and aquas and golds, as do the leaves, this beautiful bronze here as well. Doing the same thing, and a little extra of that cascade here from leaf to its back. Wings that have a little bit of mobility to them. So this is something that you could keep indoors. This is something that you could have on a table side when you want that little something that soothes you. Maybe this is when you're sitting down to get a couple extra chapters out of that book that you love so much. Now today, because this was $99 when I debuted it with Jennifer Baker, it's now $58,899. That's a $40 savings. That's a 40% savings. And it's $19.66 on your 3 easy pays. No reorder, M87064. Let me invite in Jennifer Baker, who better be wearing a flower in that hair of hers. She is, yes. Look, Jennifer Baker, she brings us this gorgeous line, this fabulous line, this magical line, and really personifies the joy I think you do. It personifies the joy that Marigold brings into our homes, just like the joy you bring into ours.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I forgot my flower the other day. I was like,
Oh,
no, where'd it go?
how dare you?
So I brought it for today. Yeah,
Oh,
gosh,
whew.
these fountains are so beautiful. When I first saw these last season, this is the first time that we've done a fountain. And I was like, okay, this is the Marigold way to do a fountain. I
Right.
thought they were so beautiful. Hand painted, like you said, and they're so easy to put together. So they come in a couple of pieces. There's a basin that has all of the water inside, and it holds a submersible pump. So I don't know if we can roll our video again, and I can kind of show you how it's all put together. But okay, so here we go. Perfect. So right underneath there is that submersible pump, and it connects to a hose that goes up the duck or the peacock's neck. And then we have a little switch that you use to turn it on, and that switch is indoor outdoor safe. So this fountain can go outside. So you see we have it here outside on some stairs, greeting people as they're coming in. All the electronic components on this are protected and meant to be outside. So don't worry about, putting these outside and being like, is it going to be okay? Like, it's going to be just fine. So think about those places where you want a little bit of serenity, a little bit of joy. I love that we've done a bird motif, between a peacock and a duck. Like, you have such wonderful options to choose from, so brightly colored. I mean, this is the way to do a fountain.
It's so gorgeous. I remember when we debuted this together. It was so exciting that it was Marigold's first fountain. But not only is it the first, it is like you came out the gate doing something really incredible, beautiful, serene. As you can tell, there's no splashback here. It's a really gentle, even flow. So if you want to put this on an entryway table or a bedside table, you are absolutely fine. You can protect your wood and protect your surfaces. Now here is your peacock. Tell me a little bit about the peacock, Jennifer.
Okay, so the peacock has his beautiful plume on the top of his head. So beautiful. It's like a little crown on top. And then his head and his neck just have those beautiful indigo blues and purples and teals and aquas. And it's got a stamped metal finish going all the way down to mimic those feathers that we see on beautiful peacocks. And then the peacock tail is one that you would slide into the basin when you're assembling it together. It just locks right in place with a little wing nut. And that has your beautiful oranges and yellows and teals and dark indigo blues, just like a real peacock tail would have. You can face it the way that we have it here in studio and the way that I have it here with me, or you can face it the other way. It's totally up to you. It's interchangeable. And those wings are beautiful stamped metal. They flutter a little bit in the breeze if you're going to have this outside. So again, those gorgeous colors just sort of melt into one another, and they give you, each one's going to be a little bit different because again, they're hand painted.
Hmm.
So mine's going to be different from yours, and it's just going to make them so unique and so special.
Now let's talk about the duck, which I just realized
duck.
has the cutest little feet. I've never,
Yeah,
this is not the first time I presented this, and I never noticed the cute little feet.
Little feet, they're webbed and everything. They're so adorable.
This is filled with water, so I can't like show you right now, but like if you were looking down, there are hand painted, there are webbed little feet. They're really, really cute. So talk to me about this duck, which is they're both really popular, by the way. Remember, this is under $20 on an easy pay, a beautiful gifting moment, whether it's to a daughter-in-law or a newly married couple, a housewarming present this would be wonderful for, or just gift it to yourself because you love these creatures, you love the ducks, you love the peacocks, and you just deserve that little soothing moment.
Yeah, absolutely. So the duck is a mallard. He's got his beautiful emerald green head, like all mallards do, and his little white ring around his neck. And he, again, has that stamped metal finish to show the appearance of feathers and to give a little bit of texture and dimension. And right there, you can really see kind of an antique finish that we've done on this. It's like a glaze almost. I used to own a refinishing company. So, you know, whenever I see finishes like this, like glazes and ombre colors and stuff like that, I'm like, yes, please.
Yes, please.
And coming out of his beak is the water spout that goes onto one pretty little leaf that's all rippled and has this little veining coming out. And then there's two cattails attached to the leaf and some bright blades of grass. So you can just picture this duck sitting in a little pond, a little lake somewhere with water coming out of him, and he's just lapping and, you know, paddling around and having a good time. And he's got his tail feathers on the back, again, all stamped metal, all painted by hand. The wing in the front is stamped as well to show all the different feathers there, and the details on this are just stunning.
Oh, the details, every single angle, even on the back side, where the plug comes out, even there, I'm trying not to splash while I move it, everything is hand painted, everything is just beautifully constructed, and the colors are just gorgeous and striking, and everything about this makes a total statement. I love the mallard. Actually, both are really, really popular. I love the mallard because when I was a kid, I would always like beg my mom. There was like a doctor's office, like maybe my pediatrician, where the pediatrician would always give us bread so we can go down to the little lake and feed the ducks. I lived for it. Now, peacocks hate me. Peacocks all over the world hate me. I love them.
Okay.
I'll tell you this story one time about like how peacocks tried to like attack me like velociraptors from the side in England, in a manor, in a castle in England. Terrifying. So as beautiful as it is, I'm going for the duck. I'm telling you, continentally, Jamaica, they hated me. They hated me in England. It's all right, but I loved them. They're so gorgeous. Peacock or the duck, it's $58.99. No reorder, you just saved $40. It's F87064. I can't believe I just told you that, but it's true. They hate me. Jennifer, I'm gonna see you in just a